So, scribble art. Scribble art is basically when you... There's a whole entire tutorial playlist of this. Scribble art is basically when you try to draw something, like, let's say this face, but with some detail on it, like this. Instead of just like, beep, 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 beep. Just like normal drawing, you scribble it. But what if we don't do anything? Yeah, I know, it might sound crazy. Like, not trying to draw anything. Scribble art. Yeah, in today's video, I'm gonna do that. And I think it looks pretty good. When I try to make something, I don't actually mean to make that. So, like, building hacked black hole, like I meant to do these. My eyes were like an optical illusion, probably because of making this. When I was making this, the one that I put E on, and then a bunch of other ones. I see a smiley face on this one. I see a Seek on this one. I see a little girl in this one. I see a ghost in this. It's not aligned, and I didn't even think of those words in the video. In Samsung Notes. So, background setting page setting has to be white. I know I'm using dark mode. And then, what I did to my first one is get to 6, 1, 6, and then upgrade it more. But I'm going to do 50 for this one. So, it's time-lapse. The time-lapse is done, but I did not try to make anything, I promise. And look at the result. Now, first off, what I was trying not to make, but I kept it anyway. I was trying to keep it. I saw like a mouth here and then 2 eyes here. I trying to keep it, but then I kind of messed it up. I kind of drew that spot a bit. And now looking into it, I can't really look at it outside. Yeah, it still has a mouth right here. With it right here. Actually, yeah, that's too big. Right here. I want to draw it bigger, but no, that'll mess up it. And then I see eyes right here. So, if you make a, okay, sorry. If you make, a scribbly art, there may be a hidden meaning to it. Now, I had my eyes open, so I'm trying to make the art like that. And we're gonna do a time-lapse again because I'm gonna close my eyes entirely after I put this on white. Alright. No, I'm in this. So anyway, that is it for this art piece right here. And I closed my eyes mostly the entire time. I peeked at some points to see it, if it's like all the way extended out, or should I be done yet? That's why I opened my eyes in those time. So what I see is, so I drew least on this part the most. The chair. Actually, it's not really a chair. It's a sea. But as we see in that sea, we also see this big glob of venom in here. I see a woman right here. I'll see an eye right here. That's basically what I see, a woman eye. That's what I'm gonna call it. So, yeah, that thing that you don't think has any, like, you scribble, you know, I'm gonna show you. Not in slow motion. You don't have to do it. Now, scribble art is basically when you try not, and what I'm trying to do as scribble art, you're trying to like fill the screen but leave some, like you're trying to fill the drawing board. Okay, this right here is a drawing board in Samsung Notes. You're trying to fill it up but leave some gaps and try to make look like something familiar. I mean, that's not what I'm doing. Like, when I first tried this, I was just, like, trying to scribble on the board to make sure I kept drawing. Yeah, that's another reason why I opened my eyes. So, while it may look like the beginning, like this, I know there's a bunch of parts in here. I shouldn't have done so many strokes. The beginning may look like this. It may end up, like, 100 seconds later, looking like this. There's no hidden meaning behind it. But now I just see a girl and a boy right here swinging in that rope. So yeah, a white canvas and a black marker that basically has infinite ink can just may as well make the greatest art that you ever made. Even just going up and down. I know I'm explaining about what scribble art it is in my vision. But sometimes this whole entire video is basically saying scribble art can sometimes be a secret of what you're making. That's what scribble art can be sometimes. So, you may be trying to not make anything. You're trying to not add any secret passages in it. But I'll just figure it out and you'll be done. Because it looks bad. It looks good. And by the way, I have 1 day experience of making scribble art. So, yeah, this may look like what I'm trying to do is just to draw up and down. But what it may look like to you is there's a stretched out, may seen before face before, and I made that stretched out. And I may destroy it to make a new thing. I'm not telling you what I see. So, before you delete it, why? What does it look like? And if you ever made scribble art before and just tried to make it random, but instead you made it not random, comment down below.